Hello, I'm Vanessa Estrada, and this is the third reading we were assigned for the Eva and Franco book. Okay, so I'm going to start with question number one, and question number one asks us, do you think art increases value as it shows its history, or do you think that art is best appreciated when seen in its original condition? Well, I think this is an opinion question, right? You can go both ways depending on what you think is valuable. But I think I can go both ways. I can like a piece of art that's really old, just because I like it. I don't think history or modern, if it can be either history or modern. I don't really care as long as a piece of art is beautiful and I think is different from all the other ones. I think that's what I value. Um, but yeah, as long as it's a masterpiece, it should be valuable either way. That's my opinion. Okay, question number two asks, what do Ava and Franco think about the concept of original? Well, I don't think Ava and Franco really believe in the concept of the original piece of art, because they believe that art should be modified and should be, that all of the artist should be able to add to that piece of art. They don't believe that one specific artist you know, should have the right to just possess its art and say this is my piece of art and no one else can touch it. They believe anyone can add to that art. They believe anyone can add to that art and make it their art, make it their original copy. So I think they believe that anyone can have the original copy. There's not just one original. Everyone can modify and add to work. So everyone has its own piece of art that makes it original. Everyone calls art, everyone thinks art is different, so everyone's own piece is what makes it original. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, question number three asks, what was a dark twist behind the Darko Maver's art? Okay, so I think the dark twist is obviously that Darko does not exist. He is not a real person. He is not an artist. Instead, his art is what exists. This person doesn't exist. They created him in order to portray art. And I think a big twist is that people knew his art because they disliked it. They thought his art was disgusting and gory. No one wanted to see his art. That's what I think makes it a big twist. It's a fake artist. He's not a real person, and his art is, I don't like it. Disgusting. The way they make it, the way they portray it, right? Okay. Question number four asks, what did the fake plague that Eva and Franco put in Italy criticize? What are they saying about history? Okay, so Eva and Franco said that no one who lived in, oh my gosh, if I try to pronounce it, it's gonna be horrible. Viterbo, Italy? Oh, horrible, right? That no one that lived there was important, right? They said that no one, whoever lived in that place of Italy was important. And this is criticizing how they're saying that whatever makes history is like a big event, like war or a plague or killings or a religion uprising. They don't take into consideration that, a big family could have lived there for years, or that someone got married there, or, they don't care. They're saying that history is just about, big, huge events, that are sometimes negative, most of the time are negative, like wars and death and stuff. So I think they're criticizing what we call important. What captures our eye and makes it history, important history. That's what they're saying. Okay. Question number five is asking us, what are the main themes of the Matez exhibition in It's Always Sunny? I mean, It's Always Sunny. It's always 6 o'clock. I was gonna say It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but what is the main theme? Okay. So this was the one about the Mickey Mouse. I was like, oh my god, what's Mickey? Finally Mickey. I thought it was going to be something different. But they were saying how imaginary characters are breaking free from the narratives they inhabit. Okay. So I think what I got from this reading, might be wrong, but this is what I thought, is that it's showing the theme and how people identify with things around them, right? And how it tells you about how that individual, the characteristics of that individual. It's saying how we relate to everything, how we relate to a program or a store or something. It shows you how the individual is. That's what I got about it. How we identify with big things. Like Mickey, people can identify with him. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. That's what I think about it. I don't know if I'm right, but that's my opinion. Question number six was, What do the Mattes have to say about America and Hollywood and the productions of their fake movies, United We Stand? I think Eva and Franco are saying how like movie productions are just about like the Hollywood aspect instead of the message or the truth behind the movie. You know, I think they're saying how we can watch a movie and think, oh my god, it's so good, and oh my god, all these famous actors are going to be in it. You know, it's going to be millions and millions of dollars to create this movie. But the message behind it can be fake. You know, the history behind it can be fake. It's saying how, you know, we don't even care about that anymore. We care instead about the Hollywood aspect. You know, the production can be fake and it has no real message, and we'll still like it just because of the Hollywood aspect. And I don't think they like it too much. Ava and Franco are not too fond of that. But yeah, this is reading number 3, and I'm getting a better understanding of Ava and Franco. You know, the beginning was just about getting to know them as a people, but now we're getting to know their projects and really understand the behind, you know, what they think before they do these. They're not just a bunch of crazy people who are trying to create fuzz and make people mad. You know, they actually have a message, and I'm actually getting fond of these people, and they're not that bad. I don't hate them as much as I hated them the first day I read this book. But yeah, thank you, Teacher Aids. I hope I get a good grade because I need it. Thank you.